Cold open, go, Jason.
What the heck? We won. It's awesome. Champions League's back, baby.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Red, the White, and the Blues podcast. I'm Daniel. He is Jason, and we are back, baby. We are so back. Backer than we've ever been back before. Yes.
Will Ferrell in Old School? He's like picking up girls at the funeral, and he's like, That's how I feel.
Hey.
Fuck it, Barca. Look. That was freaking awesome. The bridge was rocking. They were chanting Estevao. They were chanting his name. At the same time, insulting Yamal. Like, it was so good. The announcers were so up Barcelona's
ass. Yeah.
Sorry. My wife is working next door. So anyway, dude, it felt good. It felt amazing. I was watching like some of our old Barca, or I watched the Chelsea Barca game that got us into the final in 2012. And the lead up to it, I watched some of the Champions League stuff. I was already going into the game feeling it, and then to end like that, man. Ooh, I mean, it's a good night. I'm so happy. This is the first time I've felt in probably the 4 years since we've done this podcast. Excited about where we are at this moment. And it was already pretty good off the back of the weekend. So anyway, how did you like the game? What are your thoughts? Man, it was awesome. I thought
it was amazing. I texted you, I think before the match started, it's like, I haven't been this excited for a match in a while. Just the excitement and the build up for this match. And then like the bridge was off the chain tonight. It definitely was like flashbacks, old school Champions League night matches with like when the Drogba, the Lampard, the Terry, when we were playing and we actually were like, oh, we've got a shot at winning the Champions League this year. And the bridge would be rocking. And just, I guess we haven't had that atmosphere in forever at the bridge because it's been a while.
Felt like we've had it. I mean, I was talking about the atmosphere a little bit. Like it was starting to get like a little bit better at the bridge. And then we went into talking about the DJ. I don't know if the DJ was around tonight. But he didn't need the DJ because you could actually hear the fans tonight.
Right.
Exactly. So good.
It was. It was so good. And for them to chant at Yamal or just to shit Estevao, such an amazing chant. And then the announcers having to grovel at the feet of Yamal and apologize for the foul language of the Chelsea fans. Oh, no, we might hurt Yamal's feelings. I'm so sorry. Poor little baby. Couldn't even play 90 minutes tonight. Oh, that's because the excuses were already starting before the match because he has a hurt groin. Blah, 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 blah. So it's just a freaking excuse fest. But, man, look, you can't make any excuses, Barcelona. You just got your asses kicked tonight. That's what happened. I mean, just straight up got your asses kicked. I don't want to hear about 10 men. I don't care.
Before they went down to 10 men.
We were kicking our asses before 10 men. You had like one chance, and it was in the first 5 minutes of the match, and you couldn't capitalize on it. Sanchez probably touched the ball like 2 times in the second half.
Only one save in the second half, I think, too.
And we're not even going to call that a save because it was not anything special. I mean, it was just a cross, and he came out and claimed the cross, but it wasn't difficult or anything like that. It was just an absolute ass beating is what a belt to ass is what that was.
I mean, I've been talking about Barca a little bit. Like I've been pretty optimistic against Barca. I think they've been a little overrated this season. They're only second in La Liga at the moment too. They finished like second in the first rounds of the Champions League last year.
Yep.
And so, I mean, in the hype around Yamal and all this, they are like, I'm going to say Postecoglou level type of like if a team can't defend against their high line, then they're going to score, right? But like if you have like a team that can get behind lines that like open play, And they even showed it. Like, I do not like the Champions League in studio people, like, at all. I do not like them. But
you don't like
Thierry
Henry?
No, I mean, I respect it. I was watching a little bit of what's his name? I'll remember his name. I was watching a little bit of a watch along, and he was talking about how he liked Barca, the city, but he was like, as the team, I respect you, but I do not like you. And that's how I feel about Thierry Henry. It's like, I can respect you. You're a great player, but I do not like anybody in that city. If you're a Champions League city, I do not like. But anyway, to that end, he was talking about how Barca just leaked goals because of their high line and going through like how they did it, but like in the pregame. And like, exactly what happened. Like, we were able to get behind their line despite offside traps, despite anything, and we were able to just score on them. And we were able to do that. Like, we had, 3 disallowed goals because of offside stuff?
It was 3. I forgot the Delop goal actually counted then. So 3 disallowed goals.
It was a surprise, But like, we had 3 disallowed goals. So the ball gets in the back of the net 3 times, plus the 3 goals we scored. And one was an own goal, but still, we were putting it in dangerous positions all day. So, yeah, I love that, like, in the span of, like, this summer to now, we have humbled 2 of the teams people keep talking about as, like, the best in the world. And granted, they are. But, like, even watching some of our old Champions League stuff, we were beating the best in the world. You have to. You have to at this level to compete. And we're going to do it again on Sunday. We'll talk about that. But, like, and they got a powerhouse match. Tomorrow it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch that match. But, like, we can go toe-to-toe with the best people in the world while having one of our best players, and I say one of because Caicedo is a freaking beast, and Estevao is proving to be everything you said he was going to be, and Cucurella is amazing.
Yeah.
We are proving, like, we can go toe-to-toe with the best in the world, and we still get slagged off. Like, we still just get totally underestimated, and I think that is an advantage for us right now.
Yeah. I think the problem is that we're so poor against bad teams. Like, that's the problem. We're not good against teams we should easily beat. Like, you go back to the United match is the best example. We should have thrashed United. And
red card, though.
Match. Yeah, red card, exactly. But that's part of the game. Like, you know, it's one of those things. Like, we play down to our competition. We play up to our competition. Like, and that's the problem with this team and the inconsistencies. If they could ever just be consistent, the sky's the limit for them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I really feel like we'll make a deep run in the Champions League just because if we're playing the best team. You look at the teams that we've struggled against in the Champions League. The team that drew us is one of the worst teams in it. Like, I mean, that's the thing. They're not one.
To be fair, Karabakh has scored in every game they've played.
That's true. So. We drew Karabakh. So, I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like, it just doesn't. Our consistency is the problem. Like, the talent's there.
Yeah.
Maressa gets it right 85% of the time, probably 80% of the time. I'm not going to say, gets it right every time. If you play a high line for us, we're going to score. It's a stupid strategy. There's few things that you can do against us that we won't score. And pretty much it's just play a low block and we're not going to score.
Right.
That's probably, what will happen this weekend. Arsenal will play like a bunch of pussies and they'll probably play a low block and that's going to be the game. It's going to be boring as hell, but whatever. Barca played a high line. They got beat. PSG tries to play a high line. We thrashed PSG. And like you said, we don't even have our best player on the pitch to create stuff.
Don't need him, apparently.
Yeah, we played without a striker tonight. Until pretty much like 70 when did Delop come in? The 70, I don't even know when he came in. 70th minute, somewhere around there.
You're right.
He came in.
It was the 70 or the 59th minute, actually.
Okay, he came in. So 60th minute, Delop came in for Garnacho. So we played the first over, half the game without a freaking striker on the pitch. So it's like, what do you?
Fatma has Sorry, FODMAP has an injury icon next to Estevao right now? What is that? I didn't see anything about him being injured.
I do have an injury icon next to Estevao. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore
Breaking
that.
news.
Just gonna ignore that. Pretend like it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
It's not there.
But my gosh, is it good to like because after the Bayern thing, it was like, oh yeah, Chelsea fell a little out of their depth. First game of the Champions League run this time around.
Mm-hmm.
And I was even saying, I was pessimistically saying, like, I don't think we make the top 8, which there's still plenty of opportunity for us to fall out of the top 8, I guess, with some of the games coming up. But man, has it been an amazing November. And to like cap it with a win over Barca, like when they are at the top of their game. And it was just a head-to-head match. Like, it is just good to be back, baby. Like, I am so pumped about all. I don't even know where to start talking about the game because there's so many positive things to talk about. Like, there's not that much negative to talk about in this game at all. Like, we can pick apart some shit if we want to, but we can pick apart some stuff if we want to. But like, there's just not that much. Like, we did what we were supposed to do, and it was a good performance. Even when Barca go down to 10 men, we played it out like the full 90. Like, we never stopped. We never gave up. We kept up the energy. We kept up the mentality. I mean, that place is going to be rocking for Arsenal come Sunday, and it's off the back of like this amazing November that got capped off with an amazing Champions League night win against Barca at home. This is why we do this. This is awesome. It's only taken us 4 years to get to this point of optimistic, fun football again. But like this year is shaping up to be, or at least this part of the year has been a little bit special off the back of an amazing summer. So I don't know, man. I'm just going to enjoy it for what it is. We'll ride the wave and we'll go from there. Don't want to jinx anything, but I do want to enjoy it.
Yeah. It definitely, like, one more match in November. Let's just end November strong on Sunday.
If we win on Sunday, dude, we are perfect for November. That is awesome.
But then December looms, Jason. But then December comes.
The December blues, yes, for sure.
And that's the problem with Maresca. If you look back at his Leicester time, when he was at Leicester, they started out hot, they fell off, came on at the end, and I think they were up. They were winning the league by 12 points at one time, ended up winning by 1 point, I think, in the end whenever he took Leicester to win the championship. And last year was very much like that at Chelsea. We started out crazy, fell off. So I need to see Maresca keep this level of play through December, through January, because that's the only way we will. That's why I'm yet to say we're title contenders. But this match was doggone crazy in there. But
your family is also pumped about this match.
Yes, apparently. It was. I don't know. I will say this. The one thing I can say that the big takeaway from this match, like we can talk about Cucurella. We can talk about Estevao. The thing that might fly under the radar in this match is, I pray to God that after this match and after Andre Santos' performance again, that this damn Gusto in midfield shit is over with and put to bed. Santos came in, did everything that Gusto didn't do in the first half. Our midfield, maybe it's because they had 10 men, it didn't get run through. Like, I have so much more confidence when we have somebody in there that can actually shoot, that can actually score, that can actually pass the ball, that's competent. Like, and maybe this is finally we see that part where Santos comes in and claims that spot, because I'm tired of Gusto being in that freaking midfield, man.
Holy cow, is Santos like a almost true like box-to-box midfielder, man.
Yeah.
That dude can do it all on both ends of the pitch, and it's just proven that in 2 straight games.
Yep.
Man, he is awesome. Like, and that's what we were talking about in the Club World Cup, right? Like, remember, like, it was all Santos isn't happy. Like his people aren't happy. He's not getting playing time. He's thinking about leaving if he doesn't. Like he's not, And I'm glad that like there's been patience on both sides, I guess. But like we probably should have been playing him sooner. Like he has come in and just kind of proven himself over these last couple games without too much playing time before that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, what if it have shoulda? Hindsight 2020, but also dude's hungry. Dude is awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that's the big thing is that he, like, I don't know. I mean, they've almost brought him along slowly in a way because they haven't. Protected him. So I don't know, but I just want this to be the transition now. I just want this to be Santos moving into that first team to replace Gusto. No more Gusto. Now, of course, I guess all this could change when Palmer comes back.
Yeah.
And Palmer slots into the 10 and it's more of an Enzo Caicedo behind him. And then you can properly put Estevao on the right and whoever you want to the left. Don't really care. So I don't know. I'm hoping that this is where Santos steps up and
it's nice to have rotational weapons though. It's nice to be able like in the way, like the lineup today did look weird on paper, right? Like we're playing a Neto at a false 9, and we're playing Gusto in the midfield. I mean, the reason Maresca did that, right, is because he knows Barca is going to play a high line, and he's going straight for speed.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal is get the ball down the pitch into their box. Things can happen. We saw that with the own goal. Like before the 10 men, by the way, we went up before 10 men.
Before the 10 men, yes.
This ref was all over the place this match, but I mean, those yellow cards were at least correct. But yeah, so like you can't, like Maresca is not afraid to tinker, and he's not afraid to put people where they need to be for the match itself. Granted, we as
not always places we agree with.
Yes, exactly. Like Gusto in the midfield, but it's like you said, maybe this is lessons learned. He obviously learned lessons on how to play against a 10-man team. So there can be, it doesn't need to be any excuses today because he did it amazingly. But yeah, it is nice that we do have what feels like in most areas of the pitch outside of defense, which is probably going to cost us more than we want to admit right now in all the excitement throughout the season. But we do have depth in almost every other area at this point.
Yes, we do,
which is pretty exciting.
Yeah, it is, and it is. We're the youngest team in the Champions League. I'm pretty sure we're the youngest team in the Premier League. Like, I don't know. Defense looked good tonight, outside of the one incident when they should have scored in the first 10 minutes in the match, and that was not technically on the defenders. It was technically on Reese, who was shifting into the midfield. So it's not a good pass. We had a couple of those wayward passes in the first half that were not. Gusto had one. I know Reese had a couple. Where it just wasn't, they weren't good passes. And so, I mean, like you said, there's still things that need work, but I'm trying not to complain because we won 3-0 against Barcelona and we're 4th in the table in the Champions League right now. And I mean, granted, there's teams behind us that haven't played. We might drop a couple of slots, but it's all about finishing the top 8. That's all that matters. Just try and get there. I don't know. Cucurella, another amazing performance. People just need to start realizing that the best left back in the world plays at Chelsea.
It is so good.
Just put Yamal in his pocket. Like every Chelsea fan predicted before this match started, we're all like, Yamal's going to get pocketed by Cucurella, and he did. And then, Chalobah and Fofana, they didn't have a lot to do.
Yeah.
Sanchez didn't have a lot to do. So they handled the press okay. I'm not going to say it was the best I've seen. I thought we handled PSG's a little better than we handled Barca's. But once we did break their press, we had opportunities. And that's the thing, is like you were talking about, like we scored before they went down to 10 men, and we had multiple opportunities. We put the ball in the back of the net twice and got called for offsides before they went down to 10 men. So it's not my fault Araju can't play and sucks and is terrible. And got the beauty of all that, though, is, Jason, is that his first yellow was for dissent. And
I know.
it makes me so happy because it's good to know that happens to somebody else besides Chelsea for once. That somebody gets a yellow for dissent and then a second yellow and they're off the pitch. So because that's a Chelsea special, or really we should say a Nicholas Jackson special, right there.
Oh my gosh, I know.
But yeah, man, it was a fun match to watch.
Yeah.
It was open play. I texted you at the beginning of the match. I was like, this is going to be the exact opposite of the Arsenal match on Sunday, probably. This match is fun and open, and like I enjoyed it. It was great to see, Estevao show out. Dalot finally got a goal. It's about damn time. It
was nice. I thought they were going to take it away from him, but but it was a good layoff tap in from Enzo. So Enzo gets the assist there. Exactly what Thierry Henry was talking about at the beginning of the game. That's all you got to do. I mean, it's nice that we played another team too that was like easy to figure out, because I often feel like we're the team that everybody just, and like we're pretty predictable. I mean, Barca was that team today, and we were able to pick them apart. So yeah, it was nice that Dalot finally gets, like, that's got to be a confidence booster after we were just talking about it last pod. Like, he hasn't been kind of the same since he came back from injury.
I really hope that he can get going, because it's like I said, it's like £30 million, $40 million, whatever, however you want to look at it. Not expensive for a striker. So it's worth taking the risk. And then if it pays off, it pays off. And if it doesn't, you just move on and sell them, like clearly it does, which they'll probably do anyway.
They will.
I don't know. It was just, I just enjoyed the match tonight. That's the point of, like, I'm just happy. We won in a convincing fashion. It was nice to have one of those matches, because we don't get those a lot as Chelsea fans. Because even this past weekend wasn't like that. Like, we got outplayed for good portions of that match. This match, we didn't. We didn't get outplayed. So,
yeah, there was a little bit of time when Barca seemed to have control of the match more than we did in the beginning of the match. And then the game just didn't quite get into a rhythm. And then, but we were in and around their box. For a lot of it. And they did not look as threatening as we did, except for that one. That one miss that Ferran tried to get.
Yeah, we got lucky on
that one. A bad miss. But yeah, like, other than that, man, like, watching Estevao just take on two defenders and then drive at the keeper and do a near post shot, just rock it. That is like, it's what dreams are made of. I think you said something about it just being like, that is so beautiful. It's just like, yes, that is like the definition of beauty. It's like the guy that you have been talking about, Daniel in particular, has been talking about for a year before he even got here. And for him just to get in and start like we wanted him to, and to do what he did all match, like he just effortlessly proved himself. And he's been doing that every time he gets in. But like the energy that he brings, the excitement that he brings from the crowd, the chants of his name at the expense of Yamal, like it's all so like, it's like beautifully scripted. Like you couldn't, like, it just feels like destiny. Like at that point when Estevao's getting that second goal, 2 minutes into the second half, and you're just like, yes, this is what it's supposed to be.
This is Champions League football. This is what it's for right here, man. It is for goals like this. It is for the time for Estevao to outshine Yamal. It is.
Even for him to like have gotten the winner against Liverpool in the way he did. The dude is killing it this year.
Yep. He's our joint top scorer now.
Holy shit.
Yep. He's our joint top scorer now with 5, along with Enzo. Yeah. So I'm just gonna throw this out here. If Maresca does not start freaking Estevao on Saturday. Or Sunday, sorry. I'm going to lose my shit.
We need him. We need him on Sunday. Like, Arsenal are a good team. Like, it sucks to say out loud, but like, he has earned his spot. We have a day's more rest than they do.
Yep.
He only played 75 minutes, I think.
Yep.
Like he deserves this. Like, if he's going to be up for that game, Stamford Bridge is going to be rocking Sunday.
Yep.
Man, I hope he starts too. Like, he's got to start.
Yep. Because then you got Leeds coming off that midweek the next week, and then you've got Bournemouth on Saturday the next week.
Yeah.
And then you've got Atlanta the next week on Tuesday for Champions League. So it's a congested form of fixtures here. But I think the biggest thing is you can't let Arsenal beat you, because if they do, that's 9 points clear of us at that point in time.
Yeah.
So
these types of games are essentially like a 6-pointer.
Yes, exactly. Yep. You just can't let them get 9 points ahead of you. You just can't do that this early in the season. Especially when Arteta, if it gets to be the end of the season, will just sit there and play low blocks the whole game and just defend and won't play proper football. But yeah. Anyway.
I know, and if we survive our typical capitulation period during December,
yes,
that bleeds into a January. We haven't had a December where it's just been really nice, like where we've done really well. That takes us through a January. It's usually like December sucks and then January also sucks.
Yes.
Then we start to roll in February. Yeah. Arsenal historically will start their slide in January because they'll play a pretty good season all the way through the end of the year. And then they look like they're going to take it. And then for the last several years with Arteta at the helm, they just totally tank. So that's what I'm hoping. Like, this is the exciting part of the season where everything is still to play for, and we have everything to hope in. And if we can survive December, if we have a December the same way we have a November, with Palmer coming back at some point,
or he should. That's gonna. Rumor is that he will be on the bench for Arsenal this weekend.
He was in training, right? Like he was.
Yes, he was in training. So the Twitter lore goes. Some guy that has sources, I don't remember who it was, or I'd give him credit for it, posted that Palmer was back at training before the pictures came out. And then he leaked before the match today that Palmer was actually going to be on the bench today.
Okay.
And then he came back after he wasn't obviously named to the bench and said they changed their minds, but I'm told by the same person that told me he was training before the pictures came out that he will be on the bench against Arsenal this weekend.
Okay.
So, Chelsea sources, man. Chelsea sources. That's where we are. So I don't know. I hope he's at least on the bench and give us, he would be a good spark off the bench.
Oh man. If he came in, holy crap, that'd be amazing.
It would be. That the bridge will come unglued. As long as he doesn't come on for Estevao, then there might be a mixture of boos and cheers. I don't want that to happen to Palmer.
Right. I like to think, man, the fans were crazy for Estevao today. So
chanted his name when he came off the pitch at the end.
It's just like it's just so nice to just bask in the glory of Estevao. No, but just like a really good night of Champions League football at the Bridge. That is. It feels so good to be back, baby. It has not felt like that.
Hasn't felt like that in years. Because Conference League matches, we were playing the B squad, so we never it never felt like that. Premier League hasn't felt like that in years. So,
well, it's the drama too. It's the drama of us playing Barca again, and they had a number back in 2018 or whatever, and then we're playing Arsenal as the second ranked team into their first rank, at the weekend, and then to win the way we did at the Bridge, and for these both to be home games, and then for Arsenal even to play Bayern tomorrow, which they can't slack off. So we're both going to be these tired, beleaguered teams that are just going at it, and it's going to be just as much mentality as it is physicality. and it's just written in the stars, like that this is going to be good in a good game, like, and especially good if we win it. So I cannot wait. I am so amped for Sunday. I can't stand it. I do not want to wait, but at least we have the rest to wait. Like, we have a nice long wait. That means a nice long rest for the boys. They need. So
Sunday cannot get here soon enough. And it's gonna be, I don't know. Sunday is going to be another hype game, just like today. I don't know if I'll be as excited about Sunday as I was today, because Champions League nights just they do something different, and it was Barca. Like, this match was just different. It was, I think, because it was that we talked about a little bit in the last episode, that nostalgia factor that this match sort of had to it, because of how much that rivalry with Barca was between Chelsea and Barca back in the day when they had Messi and we had Drogba and Lampard, and going to the Camp Nou and nicking them, like John Terry getting a freaking phantom red card and then missing the Champions League final.
He didn't need a guy.
No, it was phantom. Nothing happened. Okay. From Drogba screaming to the cameras about us getting screwed at the Camp Nou because of the ref. Like, there's so much history in this fixture between us and Barca, and then for us to just come out and just freaking beat the shit out of them.
It's good.
Like, it makes it that much better. But you've got to get up for Sunday now. So you've got to get up for this match Sunday. You've got to be ready to play, because you have something to play for here. It's not like we're mid-table and there's no shot.
Right.
Like, we have something to play for. If you want, let me rephrase that. If you want something to play for, you have to win this match. Because if you draw, you're still okay. You lose, it's probably over. At least for us. I just don't see us coming back from 9 points.
I agree. But it's like, there's always pride in a derby. Right? Like, there's always pride. There's always pride no matter what. I don't care which team we're playing. Like, there is pride in winning. And that should be enough. But we are at the cusp of being able to say, possibly, potentially, that we can make a run at something here. But we're not there yet. You win this game, you start the beginnings of that conversation that could easily die after December. We're being cautious. Although I did predict Chelsea to win the league. But hope is not enough. I'm preaching to the choir. Hope is not enough, and like vibes are not enough coming off the summer, as evidenced by the losses we have and the draws we have this season so far. But this season we have not been a team that has taken a loss and then totally went inward, and that messed up our mentality. Like we were in some of the previous seasons. Like, we used to really worry about what a loss was going to do and how we had to build a run to go. And we are proving that, like, if we lose to Arsenal at the Bridge on Sunday, I think you're right. Like, it's really hard to come back from 9, and it's unlikely Arsenal are going to lose that many. And then, so we're playing for top 4 at that point. But but I have faith, though, that if we still lose to Arsenal, which God forbid, but if we still lose to Arsenal, it's not going to end our season in the same way that I would have thought some of these previous losses would have. And in the same way that we've lost some pretty bad tasting losses this season. So anyway, all I'm saying is there is a lot on the line right now. I totally get it, though. It feels different. It feels more anxiety inducing than like the fun nature that this match was. And you and I predicting that Chelsea would score 3. So
yes, we did.
That's pretty awesome on the last episode. But also, like, there just is like immense pressure. This game feels more pressure because I think of the pride and where we are in the season. But like, there's still so much to play for that I'm like excited about it. And that's where my excitement is coming from for this.
it's definitely it's because it's a London derby. However, I can't say that word. Derby, whatever. It sounds like a freaking broken record there. It's
they say it wrong anyway. It's fine, but we'll use the lingo.
Yeah. So anyway, there is that sense of pride and the fact that we have over the last 20 years, we are the bigger London brand. Like we are the bigger London club. Can't really argue that. We're the bigger European club. We're the bigger domestic club over the last 20 years.
Hey, they went undefeated one time, Daniel, and they have a gold trophy. Just saying. That means that they're the bigger club always. That's right. That always means they get to say they're the bigger club. They haven't done shit in 20 years, but they always get to say they're the bigger club.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you gone undefeated in all season? Dude, shut up. Nobody cares. Like, nobody cares.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah. How many trophies do you have? That's all. How many Champions Leagues do you have? 0. How many Europa Leagues do you have? 0. How many Conference Leagues do you have? 0. How many times have you been Club World Cup or the Club World Cup champions? 0, because we're the only ones that have ever done that. So just saying.
So suck it.
That's nuts. So yeah, that's right. But there is so much on the line this weekend. And it is hard when you're coming off such a high against Barcelona that you then have to get up for another big match. But this is when you're playing at this level, it happens. So you play Barcelona Tuesday night. Now you got to get up for a Sunday afternoon match against Arsenal. So I don't know. Maresca's got to get him ready. He's got to get him focused because it's going to be a fight because if you haven't heard, what is it, Anthony Taylor? Is that who's reffing the freaking?
Oh my God, yes.
Yes. I mean, so we know there's going to be shenanigans afoot in this match.
Why do they do that all the time?
Yeah, Howard Webb's probably on VAR. And they whatever. It's going to be shenanigans galore in this match. Who knows? So I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I'm more nervous about Sunday than I was today. Like today I was a lot more positive. Like you convinced me the other day, let's put some positive energy out in the world and let's have some positive vibes about this match. And we did. And then Maresca was listening to my tweets during the match. Oh, yeah. Listening to what I was telling him, take Gusto off at halftime, bring on Santos. He did that. I said, you get Estevao off. He took Estevao off. Yeah. Just saying Maresca's finally understanding what we're saying on this podcast and have been saying. So now Maresca, I'm telling you again, Estevao has to start on Sunday.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see because I'm assuming that'll be Calafiore over there on the left.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that little prick.
Yeah.
So I don't know what it is with Arsenal always having like pretty left backs and right backs. You remember like Hector, they had Bellerin for a while, and then he was like a model, and like Calafiore presents himself in that same light. Yeah. So it's like, what are y'all? Yeah. What is this obsession? But I don't know.
But we decided we're going to live stream the Arsenal match.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, we are going to live stream. So we'll be on at like 10. It starts at 10:30. We'll be on in 25 probably.
Yeah. I say we do our predictions right before the match.
All right, fine, man. That's what you want to do.
Yeah. We'll save it a little bit of intrigue.
Okay. Yeah. We'll give our predictions right before the match so that gives y'all a reason to tune into the live stream. Sorry for those people who like to tell us and bet the opposite of what we say.
Exactly.
Sorry, or you're gonna have to watch a live stream to know what to bet before the match.
Yes. You got 5 minutes to place your bets.
Yeah. Because I don't know. But yeah, I am looking forward to Sunday. Looking forward to hopefully another win. I need the boys to pull through. I can't take Arsenal beating us. I hope they get destroyed tomorrow. I hope Saliba gets hurt. I hope Bayern Munich gets their entire. I hope they get food poisoning, and every single one of them misses the match just against Chelsea because I don't wish injury upon anybody. But
yes,
that's what I hope.
A little bit of sickness, a little bit of discomfort. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, they just missed a whole match. So
yeah.
Anything else you want to add, Jason?
No, man. We're gonna save it for the live stream. We'll have plenty to talk about. Full games worth of stuff.
Yep.
For everybody.
Yep. Tell people where they can find us then.
Yeah, we're on X, Instagram, and Substack. Check us out. Daniel's got stuff planned, I think.
Yeah.
So much stuff planned. So anyway, check us out on all those things. We made it easy for you. It's at Red White Blues FC.
Yep, that is where we are, and we are also on Spotify, Apple, wherever you listen to your podcast at. We're also on YouTube. We are there. So like, subscribe, follow, comment, whatever, bell on, blah, 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 blah. We are there. We have Sunday content all the way lined up through Sunday, December 21st on our YouTube channel. So be looking out for that. It will be sports card related. They have all been loaded into the YouTube. So all they got to do is all scheduled to go out. Everything has been done.
Nice.
Yeah.
That.
So do that. Go subscribe to our YouTube channel. We do different stuff on there besides just the podcast. So if you like card opening videos, stuff like that, that's on there. Movie reviews are on there. So cool stuff. And also join our live stream. So go subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss our live stream. We also live stream on X as well. So you follow us on there so you don't miss the live stream on Sunday. But until then, we will catch you guys and gals on the flip side.
Yamal is just a shit Estevao. Flippity floppity.